Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The goddess's rite of rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Serios is sure to be in attendance.
Alright, we're back. I honestly don't know what this upload schedule for any of this is going to be, because I plan on having all of this recorded before I even start uploading. So this is going to be really awkward. But we'll see. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully. We'll see. Alright. 5,000 from the church. Caspar's birthday. I selected this point to have that, but...
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
I'd say it's just a distraction.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Serios, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
You work for her?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Alright. I'm not sure what level they would all be if I started asking them, like trying to recruit them. That being said, I don't think there's really anybody that... Yeah. As of current, I think we're all good. Yeah, this is one of the shorter months, so there's only 2... like battle type of things going on, and then 2 weeks of actually doing that. Alright. Be right back whenever we get stuff done that needs to be done, or showing conversations that have not been shown. Here we go.
Hello there, Edelgard. Are you looking for something?
You could say that. I'm looking for someone named Linhardt who's been skipping lectures again.
I see. Well, congratulations, you found him. Did you want him for something in particular?
What else could bring me here other than your complete negligence?
Well, perhaps you're interested in hearing my latest theories on the nature of crests. I suspect the formation of crests may be quite different than that recorded in church tradition.
Before you go on, is there any discernible benefit to me allowing this babble to continue?
Well, of course.
And that would be?
I suspect you'll find the topic rather entertaining.
That's it.
What more do you need? Crest research is its own reward.
You know, if you ever truly applied yourself, you could become a distinguished scholar. You could use your Crest knowledge to benefit the world, or uncover new discoveries in magic theory.
Why would I busy myself with such tedious work? I perform this research for my own knowledge. I'm not interested in the world at large.
There's nothing wrong with a selfish drive for knowledge, but only if you put it to good use.
I'm sure there must be some use.
Oh? Then please, tell me what potential uses you have in mind.
Well, there are people out there who spend good money on bizarre artistic creations, so I'm sure my not at all useful research could be used as a fine lullaby for the children of the world.
A lullaby? I have things to do. Just know that this was my last warning.
Sure, of course. Goodbye.
Petra, you seem to be flourishing in your new environment. Is all going well for you?
Lady Edelgard, everything is well with me. Thank you for your question. Everyone shows great kindness, even while I am still learning about the language.
I'm glad to hear it. After all, a Brigid Royal like yourself is of vital importance to the future of the Empire. If you ever need anything, please let me know. It's my job to watch out for you after all.
If that is your want, I will rely on you if I have the need. However, I will not have that need. I can resolve any problems that occur by myself.
I don't doubt it. Perhaps I'm worrying too much. I just don't know what I would say to your family if something were to happen to you.
Do not spend your worry on me. In Brigid, there is a phrase we say. You cannot shoot two birds with one arrow. Brigid and I are that second bird. Your first target is your ambition. Can you disagree?
There is certainly truth in your words. I do have ambitions that transcend all else for me. When I ascend the throne, there are certain things I must do. Tell me, Petra, who do you think I am?
Huh?
I will tell you. I am Edelgard von Hresvelg, and yes, I'm attempting to do what no one else can. I'm prepared to shoot 2 birds, or even 3, with a single arrow. That is the least of the impossible things I will accomplish. If you don't need my patronage, then prove it. Show me your power. Never settle for being the bird. Be the arrow instead.
I will take your words to my heart, and you will be seeing my power. I give you my promise.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Petra. Industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers. What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong. All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that. Bern, are you okay? Dorothea! Did you hear all that? Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Bern. No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you. Me? I thought we already were friends. That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer. But old memories just get in the way for me. Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please, just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No! Wait, Father? What did she mean by that? Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... what is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. "You are Lady Edelgard's servant," he said. "You must protect her with your life."
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Fresfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
Hubert?
Yes?
I wanted to thank you for the other day. You know, when I fainted. Thank you for carrying me back to my room.
That was nothing. It saved me effort in the long run. Leaving you there would have just caused even more trouble.
I guess that's true. Well, thanks. There, I said it, and now I'm going.
Is this why you've been circling me like a vulture for the last several hours?
Vulture's a bit... well, yes.
Yet you would have fled if I'd approached. It seems you will avoid me at almost any cost.
Well, that's...
You don't need to say it. I know. I'm frightening. I'm told so often.
Please don't laugh like that!
Apologies. I will be mindful not to laugh in your presence from now on.
The grin of death itself! Terrifying!
You think so?
Oh no, now you're angry too!
Hardly. I'm sorry to have frightened you.
No, you're not! It's a trick! You're lulling me into a false sense of security! I can't stand it!
She's a lost cause.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't Bernadetta, what brings you here?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll come back another time.
Well, don't leave yet, you just got here. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Do you remember that time in town?
In town? Oh, you mean when all those thieves showed up? Whew, that was rough. I heard a bunch of people got robbed.
No, not that. I mean the time I was... carried off.
Some thieves tried to carry you off? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Just tell me which way they went. I'm gonna...
That's not what I mean. Oh, just forget it.
Wait, don't go. What are you trying to ask me?
Will you really listen this time?
Of course. Sorry. You have my full attention.
Do you remember when you carried me to that spot with the really pretty view? Where is that place? I've been looking all over.
The place I took you with the view. Oh, right! Okay, first you go out of the monastery, and... actually, it's kind of tricky to explain. Come on, I'll just take you there again, but pay attention this time.
Wait! What are you... No! Not again! Stop! Put me down!
Bernadetta, if you have a moment, I would like to discuss what happened before.
My nemesis! The hour of fate arrives. Help!
I am not here to hurt you. You need not even open the door. Just listen to me.
I don't have to open the door? Is this a truce? Okay. I like truces.
Thank you. I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way I did. I thought you might be unhappy all cooped up in there, and that maybe I could help. But I've had time to reflect on what you said, and I realize I was mistaken.
Oh, thanks for caring, but I'm fine, actually.
I see that. I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not wish to do. And for me to frighten you like that? That was unbecoming conduct for a noble.
Maybe a little bit.
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my behavior. I disgraced myself. As for my injury, you need not feel guilty or afraid. The sprain was a result of my own thoughtlessness, not anything you did. I have always strived to be a good person, but I suppose all that striving was for nothing. I have failed in my duty as a noble.
Ferdinand?
Yes, Bernadetta?
I don't really know much about this sort of thing, but you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't all your fault, you know. I'm to blame too. I hurt you, and I'm sorry.
Really, it is fine. It healed quickly.
And it wasn't for nothing either.
I am not so sure.
I do like my time alone. Actually, it's more of a need. But you're right. I also need to venture out every once in a while. Maybe if I work as hard as you do, I can try it a little more.
Yes, keep working at it. You are already much more outgoing than you used to be.
When I mess up, or even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared. But the next day, I try again, because I know that one mistake doesn't ruin everything. So you're still... I mean, just because you... That doesn't mean... I don't know how to put it, but that's how it is. So, the end.
What a graceful end to the conversation.
Hey! Come on, that was serious! At least I got you to laugh.
Alright. So, in the meantime, I did do a lot. Just doing those... I only did one Saturday of fighting, so I only did 3 fights outside. But in the meantime, I got a lot of people to level 10, so... Byleth is still mastering the Cavalier job. He's actually almost finished with it, crazily enough. So I might switch him to something else at some point. I don't know what yet. We'll have to figure something else. We'll figure something out. Edelgard, she's not done a whole lot of fighting. Yeah, she hadn't done a whole lot of fighting. Hubert, he hasn't mastered Mage yet. Well, Monk, not Mage. So he's not quite there, but I did go ahead and just have him master Mage. Ferdinand is now a Cavalier. Linhart is a monk. Well, mastered monk, but is now a priest. So he's got that double for his healing, which is going to be really helpful. Caspar, I changed him into an armored knight. I'm not sure what I'm going to... His stats are really strange to deal with, so I might make him a brigand to help increase his attack after this. I'm not entirely sure. We'll figure it out. Bernadetta, I changed her to an archer. Petra isn't quite there. She hasn't mastered Meridian yet, so I'm okay with that. Dorothy is the same. She hasn't mastered hers. She's about halfway through. Hasn't really messed with Anna. Yuri, he mastered Meridian, so I made him into a thief. We do need one to do some lockpicking, so that's one reason I did that. Balthus, he's almost there as far as levels, but golly, his unit experience is pretty bad. It's kind of like Dorothea. Constance has mastered being a monk, but she is not quite the level she needs to go to that next rank like Happy has. So there's a lot that's happened for that. Ability-wise, I did reach B rank for Lance, so he has Swordbreaker. And I kind of got tired, honestly, of not being able to have this. So I haven't put it on yet, mainly because he has pretty much 100 hit with his gambits right now anyway. Also, I just gave Byleth all the consumable upgrades to his stats. I don't know why being a Cavalier is not a great job for him. He gets a decent amount of strength and dex, and his luck has been leveling up, kind of semi-okay-ish, but I'm not a fan of it. But it's all about experimentation with Byleth at this point because he's just ridiculous anyway. She did unlock her budding talent for reason. Him, I haven't really done too much with. I probably should give him +2 to his defense. He doesn't use it a whole lot, so I'll give him that. He'll get more out of that. That's gonna be useless for him. You don't need sword prowess. Oh yeah, you. I'm actually gonna give you pass. Take off that. I'm gonna give you Battalion Wrath. She's not doing that, so that's fine. You don't have anything else really. You... He kind of needs the extra health. His health is pretty bad right now. I'll just leave it as that for him. Just give you... You're not ever going to use a sword. Currently, I'm not... I guess I could give you a bow. Yeah, I'll give you a bow. Constance... You can't brawl as a monk, so we'll give you magic. And you aren't using that, so I'm going to give you +2 magic. Also, I increased Happy's authority back to where it used to be from the previous playthrough, because I was kind of tired. I noticed she had an E rank. Like, it didn't get any experience, so I'm like, for the amount of times I want to use her, just how good she is, I don't want that. So she now has the new Velflyer court. So... But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. So let's just go ahead and jump on into this mission. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I probably should turn the playback of the audio for the game off before we actually really step into this. So it's probably going to be like 6 minutes of a reverb. Sorry about that.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so. How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
I don't think we're wrong.
No one's intuition is perfect. It's ridiculous not to have doubts.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
Please excuse us, everyone.
We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
A coffin. How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to hide where we can guard the stairs to the Holy Mausoleum. If the enemy moves as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape path and capture every last one of them.
But anyway, with all the nonsense going on, and with playing through the game multiple times, I think we're quite correct in our assumption. That being said, we do have the Death Knight here. In Maddening Mode, he will move. He does not care. So you do want to be incredibly careful. And this is kind of why I just decided, you know what, I don't really care about not having the, you know what, I'm gonna go here. I don't use axes a whole lot, but so I'm gonna trade that in for offensive tactics. I want to make sure the Death Knight is gonna be dead. Just putting that out there. He's gonna be a problem in this one. Let's see. Is it just me, or why are they dressed in white? This makes no sense. Why are they dressed in white, and why in the world? 'Cause Okay, now I'm actually feeling like I should have realized this at some point. Forgive me while I look at this. Oh no. It's just me, apparently. Alright. I was like, there's no way it's the... Yeah, it is the Western Church, for crying out loud, dude. Okay, so... Yeah, he's got unsaleable magic. Oh, wait, what? Resistance plus? Increased damage, seal attack, renewal. So nothing too crazy. We got the poison strikes, which, but the more important one's this guy. All right. Unit placement. Ferdinand, I don't need you in the front. We'll have you be in the back. Good grief, there's a ton of mages. I forgot how many mages there are. Ugh. Okay. That being said, there are those two chests. I want to make sure I grab those, so we'll have these two switch. Alright. Now, this is going to be a bit much, but we'll see.
We were right. Unwanted guests have come to visit.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket. I'm on it.
Our enemy appears to be after the Tomb of St. Serios in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones? It would be best to defeat them before they achieve their aim. Look closely. There are contraptions of some sort on the floor. We must pay attention to our enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from advantageous.
Stay focused.
Yeah. He's gonna come after you whether you like it or not. I could do a Silver Lance Plus. Oh, really? I hate doing that, but that is something I didn't realize was going to happen.
I am
My
Ferdinand
bad.
von Iron.
And
Stay
with
focused.
the Death Knight being there,
As
that
you
was
wish.
probably not a good idea. Alright,
Oh no.
duly noted. Alright, Bernie. Can we... Oh, come on. Jeez, Hubert, you're garbage. Not actually, but it just seems... It feels like it because of how you're not able to really defeat him. And I can't do that because you're gonna be crazy. Alright.
You didn't give it your all.
So that's too far, but this isn't. Alright.
Battle.
I'm just gonna go ahead and attack the guy. You know what? I forgot to give him the item I was wanting to get.
I will
It
prevail.
will- a bow. You're gonna come over this way. Love that.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands, or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight is a powerful enemy. Let's do all we can to avoid.
Oh no, well, we're not avoiding this fool. We're gonna fight him.
Moths to a flame.
The good thing though is in this maddening mode, he moves himself off. Oh. So you can take care of him easier.
Didn't expect to encounter someone like you. How fortunate.
I wasn't expecting that. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, I got hit by a poison strike too, so that's really not good. Well, Death Knight's not a problem anymore. Thanks. Thanks, Dorothea. Golly. I was like, man, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna have to fight the Death Knight for a few turns. No! Byleth takes a hit, just like, alright, and then crits. Oh my gosh.
Make them tremble.
Yeah, let's do an assault troops here. Yuri, I actually want you to run over here real quick because your stats are down. I forgot to take that off, and I'm gonna have you grab a steel bow. Let's have you move up. Bernie, you can be over here.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay,
Simple
that's not
logic.
a bad level up. It's actually a pretty good one. And I'll have you hang out over there. You two keep heading up this way. We'll have Happy heal you. He didn't have too much damage, so that should be fine. Also gives her some experience. And just take
No
it.
hesitation.
Ouch.
Each battle a chance to grow. I'm not setting a very good example.
Again, he does. Like I said, he did need Dex last time, and I gave him the class that gives him more Dex, so I should be happy about that. You did 10 damage, and then I re-heal. That much. Sounds about right.
You fought well.
Didn't heal off of that, though.
Growth is a part of life.
She definitely needs more Dex. Yeah, I'll just put the concoction on. I'll have Yuri run to the other side. Well, actually, I don't think I need to worry about that, because there should be someone else with the chest key.
That is that.
Unfortunately, thing is I'm finding Ferdinand's having similar issues to Byleth right now, as far as stats go. And Ferdinand, Byleth has got just good stats for, like, his strength, dex, and charm, and even luck's pretty good. His defense and resistance are garbage. I know we're still, like, in Chapter 4, but still. His defense is better because of this class, and his strength is okay, but that's with +2. The rest of it's not. Well, luck's okay compared to the rest of it. But I really need to do something for Caspar here.
You see that?
Actually, you know what? I know what would do good. I think, yeah, we did this last time. Having him as a Wyvern Knight is really good for him, so we'll have to do that.
We won't hold back.
Alright, let's have one of the most OP things happen here. This is fine.
Can I go now?
And just heal Violet. Just so he doesn't have to worry. Really? You gotta be joking me. Really? You can try to KO him with the Mire, but that's not going to be very helpful. Okay, yeah. Just one mire will take care of him, so I'm not worried about that. Pull back just a tad. That way you can have that adjacent help. And this will take care of it.
You worked hard for nothing.
Witness the glory of House.
And Chesky. Happy. I want you to head up. Eerie. And Petra. Petra needs that level, but she also needs some other experience as well, so.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Yeah, let's have you sit there. Oh, really? Oh, the doubles. The doubles. Oh my gosh. You gotta be joking. Oh. Perfect damage. And you dodged that, Ferdinand. Gosh, dude, you are the best right now. I thought I was gonna have to rewind that entire turn because of that. Or up until me actually
Don't waste it.
using you in the fight. Oh, goodness. Thank you, dude.
Let's go.
Okay. I mean, I get that if you actually attacked him, you would be dead, so you don't want to do that. I mean, I get it. I think it's kind of just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I mean, the 60 damage here. I know it's hard to bait.
I've really made
Mastered
this
it
my own.
and got the magic +2 and everything. Cool. Yeah, just come and attack him. I really dare you.
Back to the fray.
I don't know if... Yeah, Spear Sword. That'll help. Helps lower the AS, that's for sure.
Baby steps.
Oh gosh, I just looked at her dex. Good grief. I remember she used to have a problem with dex. What happened? How did she get that good on dex? I'm not complaining. I'm glad she's good with it. I just don't know how she got there. I wasn't paying attention, obviously. Jeez.
Witness my power. One step at a time.
Alright,
How humiliating. Another.
yeah, I gave him a lance as a, way to help out if he ever ran out of magic. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Because it's that close. Alright.
will not be stopping. Hard work created this.
Okay. It's not the worst.
The reinforcements haven't arrived? If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
You say that, but your entire the entire like group of you guys that are here are almost all dead. Just saying. Your argument here is kind of just not gonna hold any water. Of like, if only. No, there's no if onlys about this. You guys are completely just gonna get owned by everything.
Thank you.
I mean, look. You have 8 units left. We've mowed through all of your forces without really giving it much of a thought. Oh gosh, don't put Bernie there. Why would I put Bernie there? That's you. You are gonna head him the key. Draw back so you can be a little bit closer. Unlock that. And just sit right there. Head back there.
Time to take action.
I mean, you can try. Oh, you actually... Really, Yuri? Okay, fine.
Let's think carefully. Worth a try. Let's go.
Okay, he really has it in for Byleth. It's good grief. It's just like... that's just kind of ridiculous at this point. Yeah, just get rid of him.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, and let's have you...
Should I have held back?
Gone. Alright. I don't think I'll beat it this turn, but definitely next turn. That'd be shocking if we didn't get it next turn.
Got him!
Could do that.
We'll contribute.
Marvel at our strategy. For Lady Edelgard.
Nice. And... Okay. Don't know why Helm Splitter does more damage. I guess, yeah, Helm Splitter is a little bit, it does more damage than Smash. Smash just has higher hit and... Well, +3 mount, +7, yeah.
No biggie.
This is kind of sad.
You sure?
There's only 2 enemies left. One of them boss. Oh no, now them. Gosh. This has been probably the easiest run I've had of this map. Jeez. Just barely. But that works. You're in range to be healed, you are going to be healed. Just take a nap. Get out of here.
You could have at least tried.
Alright.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Oh, really? Turn 7. Yeah, you got a ways to go. Yeah, just get rid of it.
Not too shabby.
Immediate level up. I mean, it was the boss, so I would be shocked if he didn't level up.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't. A sword.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Just turn around you. You got the 3 stragglers right there. Oh, man. Yay, we got Starter Creator. Yeah, put the short axe up. I wasn't really using it.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the
punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait. Please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Serios clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hoped to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Serios is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It seems the Knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us!
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Serios were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger. Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war. Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Serios over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Serios was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Sereth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Alright. Again, I did it again. I go to look at this and I'm thinking it's a file I can hover over, but no, that's the autosave, so yeah, that's the end of the chapter. So, anyway, that'll be it for this chapter. Hopefully, I don't know if there's going to be just as much, if not more, when it comes to how much support conversations I end up having, because good grief, that was a lot. I mean, granted, a lot of the characters from the Black Eagles, I never really used them a whole lot, except for Caspar and Petra. I didn't really use any of the other ones, so that and Dorothea, but she didn't really have too many support conversations because of the types of parties I've made. Anyway, that'll be it for this chapter, and the next one we will start off with the rest of this nonsense. Good grief. I still can't get over that with the Dark Knight. Oh god, with Death Knight. Golly, just was not expecting that. See ya, guys.